Voila. Congratulations, Kane. You my number 2 now.
You know, I just thought of something. So remember when Ghost sent Kane into prison? Well, Ghost and Tasha sent Kane into prison. I just realized something. Kane did the same thing to Tariq, even though it was different. Cause for today's video, is gonna be me explaining about, I guess, like let's just say like if Kane gets rid of his rage boner for Tariq, that is gonna be Kane, Tariq, and Brayden, right? And I think that this whole little of like with everything going on between, you know, Brayden and Tariq and that whole dispute, because I'm starting to see like a lot of things that's gonna happen. Because so remember how when in the original part where Tommy was just like, you know, he sacrificed everything, he was always loyal to Ghost, but Ghost was sometimes like stiffing him and strong arming him in certain positions, right? And I was thinking that if that conversation was to ever come up with like Braden and Tariq, where he'd be like, yo, I did this and that for you, I basically sacrificed my entire college career for you, and this is the disrespect I get, which probably would lead Braden over to Kane for like a little bit. But I think ultimately it's gonna be like all three of them like working together, and it's gonna be cool because I think that like if Kane like decides to, like I said, like open up to like Tariq and have like these little like interactions with each other, because yeah, they would also make like the best tag team. But you gotta keep in mind of Brayden too, because Brayden, as I said in my previous video, he does have like an assistant kill type way because of Effie's death. Of Lauren's death, but he himself never actually had a gun in his hand and actually killed anybody quite yet. So that's why I said the Brayden character is going to be quite interesting, because him and Tommy have like similarities, which is only selling drugs together. But as for like craziness, Brayden doesn't have that craziness like Tommy does. Like Tommy, he can kill somebody and be funny with it, but Brayden, he has yet to have done that. And I was thinking also as well that let's just say like okay, like Kane and the whole Tejada family, like if he decides to like maybe not leave, but like kind of like choose his own path, because he's you know, he still wants love from Lorenzo and he still wants like acknowledgement from Monet, but both sides isn't going to do that. So I think he would probably have to either swallow his pride and put everything to the side, so that way he can figure stuff out on his own and what he want to do, which I think is going to probably be maybe him and Tariq ultimately working together. Like, you can't beat him, join him. That's what I think is going to happen. But the chemistry and the love has to build up, because throughout season 1 and 2, Kane just saw like Tariq as this, as he called them, like a Steve Urkel nerdy wannabe. He's not like a person who's out in the streets that's doing that, but Tariq is really calculating, and he's able to get the job done by, you know, with his smarts and his intelligence. But Kane sees that as like, he doesn't like that. He wants to, you know, like, wow, like, you know, shooting and that aggressive shit. But it's like Tariq isn't about that life. He's not about how he does it. You know, it's ways how you can get to a person without actually getting to them. So he doesn't understand that, but maybe down the line he's gonna understand that, and they all gonna probably like, you know, probably work together and stuff. Now, for the real question. Oh, if you like what's going on in this video, you know, make sure you drop a like, you know, subscribe, and you know, just help your boy out. So, do you think, and let me know in the comment section down below, do you think that Brayden is actually gonna die? Like, do you think that he's gonna go out in a blaze of glory, like Kanan did? Because here's the thing. If Kane doesn't die by either the Tejadas, by any other person that's not related to the Tejadas, or by Tariq, like, do you believe that he's going to be, like, Kane is going to be the one to live, and Brayden is going to be the one to die? Because the thing is, it's like, the whole Ghost and Tommy dynamic, I mean, people didn't really see or suspect Tommy of dying. I mean, even when Milan was torturing the shit out of him, I never really saw my mind thinking Tommy was gonna die. I never saw it, even though Tommy is crazy, but I never thought of Tommy actually dying. But I was thinking that maybe, I think Brayden could probably be the one to potentially die, because let's just say, like, okay, Brayden finally gets his first kill, and he's more, I don't know, like more, I wouldn't say more crazy, but just more like gun happy. Because when we look at Famous, and back in like in Raising Kanan, when he killed Freddy, like Famous was, it seems like he was cool, but I mean, I can't just go off from what I saw. We gotta like wait until like season 3 to see what more he's gonna do. But from his first kill, he seemed like he was okay. Brayden, on the other hand, okay, yeah, he threw up from when he saw, well, no, when him and Kane was like digging up Ramirez's body, he was throwing up because he was woozy to that. But I think his first kill might be special, because when he kills somebody, yeah, he's gonna feel woozy, he's gonna feel weak, this and that. But I think he could probably maybe either be gun happy. He might go out in a glaze of glory, and which I think could probably like push maybe Tariq and Kane together. I think it might like push them together to be like strong, because Tariq always had like Brayden, because they brothers, they boys, this and that. But I think if something was to happen to Brayden, then it could have potentially maybe have Kane and Tariq to be like, they lean on each other a bit more if anything was to happen. Because think about it, when Kanan died, yeah, it was 3 of them, but it was always Ghost and Tommy, always, despite everything that happened, the betrayals, the lies, everything, it was always Ghost and Tommy. But if something was to ever happen to Brayden, then it could probably be maybe Tariq and Kane that might like step it up, and they can like bond in like in a different way. Like they can like figure some stuff out. Like Kane puts he buries the hatchet and be like, I hated you for like a long time, but I've grown to like and respect you because you've done things differently. Despite him trying to like follow this path, but he can't really follow any path, and he has to make a path on his own, which I think could make sense and be cool on its own. But yeah, I think it's gonna be quite interesting to see everything that's gonna play out in like Power Book 2, season 3, of how everything is gonna like be laid out. Because if it's true that Brayden is gonna have like a more stuff to his character, which is gonna be good, but I think that if something is gonna have to happen, I think it should be to Brayden, because if they are like having like similarities and taking turns, okay, the original Power, it was Ghost, Tommy get to live. I think in Power Book 2, I think it's gonna be Brayden that's gonna go, and Tariq is gonna be the one to live, and I think Kane as well. I think it's gonna be something like that. I could be wrong. This is just me talking and speculating, but I think it might be in the reverse, and I think it's gonna be Brayden that's gonna go. Because keep in mind, depending on how many seasons we get with like Power Book 2, I would say it wouldn't be enough experience compared to like in the original Power, where Ghost and Tommy and Kane, they all knew each other for like 20 years. So that's 20 years is plenty of experience to kill, to do all of that stuff. And Brayden, he's only gonna have like, I guess, like a short time of doing it. But within that short time, he could be good at it, or he could be a little bit too good at it, where he's happy and he wants to continue to do more. And like I said, he could probably go out in a blaze of glory. Maybe not kill a bunch of cops like Kanan did, but just they going after somebody like a gang, serves, whatever, and then they pin down or whatever, and then he's just like, he sacrifices himself for Tariq again, and then he dies. Like they shoot him up or something, and he dies, and then it's just Kane and Tariq like together. But Tariq is just heartbroken because he lost a friend. Because that's the thing. It's like, again, similarities between like Tommy and Brayden. Like, yeah, they would do anything for Ghost or Tariq, and that strong level of bond and kinship that they have. But I think it could go down that way. I think it could. Like, Tommy would have taken a bullet for Ghost, and Ghost would have taken a bullet for Tommy. That's how it was. That's how that dynamic was. But I think that if anything that's gonna probably happen, I think it's gonna be Brayden that might die. I think so. I'm strongly leaning towards that, because we all seeing that. Oh yeah, Kane, and like I said, it can still happen. Tariq can still get revenge on Kane. All of that can still happen. But I'm thinking it might go down a different route. I think it's going to go down a different route. I think it's going to probably be all 3 of them But then eventually something's gonna happen, and I think it's gonna be Brayden. I think it's gonna be Brayden that's gonna be the one to take that bullet. But let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this. If Brayden's gonna be the one in the near future to die, and it's gonna be like Kane and Tariq that's gonna have like this bond, or do you think that nobody dies, or Tariq and Brayden gets to have that sunset victory, and the Tejada family is gone? But let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
I want you in my arms.